I think your character is the most realistic one in a way.
Thanks.
I would do what your character. I would face reality the way she does. Would you too?
Well, I'm glad that he had such a prominent character make that decision, because it could have just been a story where everyone does it and that's what the movie's about. And, you know, there's that scene where the woman's talking about all the risks and you can sort of like see it on our faces of like, wow, this is really happening and what can happen. And it's so permanent and you're leaving a life that you've lived your whole existence, and you know, people leave family and friends. It's like a big emotional decision.
In a way, well, the film deals with, I mean, you cannot buy happiness, I think. Or at least I cannot buy happiness.
No.
I like to
We've
have
all
some
tried.
money.
We can't.
Yeah. So there's a paradise doesn't exist, or we have to create it ourselves, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a message in there about not so much like be okay with what you have, but really look at what you have and what do you really need. Because a lot of these people who downsize in the movie, it's financially driven. And so you're like, wow, people are going to great lengths to have a big house. And then you get there and you're like, oh, so this is it. And it's sort of like this dream we're led to believe is like the best life. And a lot of times you just have to be like, okay, life is good the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, life is not about having a big house or a car and then having a super empty life.
Yeah.
Like being part of I don't know, one of those parks.
Yeah, but having your family around and your friends and what life is for you.
So how important is it for you to express yourself through comedy or through acting, through creating characters?
That's a good question, because in some way you don't feel like you're expressing yourself. You feel like you're being a different person, and in that case, not showing the world who you are. So
maybe it's the wrong question.
No.
It's
interesting the way that you phrased it, because I definitely feel like comedy is more revealing, because a lot of it's coming from like who you are and your thoughts about things, and I think more dramatic roles you can sort of hide in those a little bit more, which is I like that.
So do you consider yourself shy or not?
In some ways, yeah, I do. I know people always assume that actors aren't shy because they talk and like do that for a living, but there's definitely a level of privateness that I like to keep, and I think in a lot of social situations I can be kind of shy.
I think there's a lot that one goes through a lot of transformation.
Yes.
To pretend to be someone else, or is the wrong word? Or am I saying it wrong? Maybe.
Oh, you mean in
acting?
In acting?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't know what you're asking.
You see, I said it wrong. No, I guess that you to become a character, you have to really go somewhere else.
Yes.
It's not here.
Yes.
Or it's here, but it's somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it comes from within you because you're making those choices, but you're making those choices based on what someone else would decide. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense.
Great.